hopefully you'll be able to join us and hang out and have a good time. We're going to start recording this as well. I don't know how well this laptop is going to handle it. It should handle it pretty well. So, that said, we're still at. Good, we're ready to go. Stream house looks good. I apologize if we don't get to chat with anyone who comes in and visits and chats with us. This is a whole new thing for us. We're hosting a panel. It should be fun. Stop flowing by.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All decked out.
Yeah. That's okay. I hope you don't mind, do you?
Where do you want me to sit?
Probably in the middle.
In the middle?
Right here.
All right. I'll be the cream between this Oreo sandwich.
Did they say where you needed the microphone? Somebody needed a microphone?
We're good. We're all set up the way we need to be set up. But thank you. You can say hi to the YouTube viewers.
Hey, YouTube. How are you?
Oh, hey, guy.
Hey. Oh, is this the YouTube's recording here? Oh, sweet.
So what I'll end up doing is I'll take this recording, I'll strip the audio out of it, and then I'll use that to actually make a podcast. Plus we'll have the video up on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
sweet.
that'll go up right away.
There you go. Sounds perfect. Yeah, because when I listen to you guys, right, and I watched the YouTube one, I'm like, man, these guys go through so much work and all professional setup because I just recorded my first one with my friend, and we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We each have 2 pint glasses with the microphones stuck in there, so they stand up.
Get one of these.
I know.
Do you guys sit together?
What?
Are you together?
Yeah.
Woo!
It's like I'm not the artist, so I just holler.
Go be the audience for a few seconds. Go make an announcement. Make a big announcement.
Project your voice.
I probably should do it. I can project everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, these microphones. Wait, did you sit in the same room together when you recorded?
Yeah.
These are great.
Okay.
And then if you have like just something stupid like this,
Yeah.
literally, this is what we use to record like when we're doing the live show.
Okay.
It's pretty much this setup, and the reason that we went with this from now on is because this mic actually picks up everything.
Ah, nice.
And it has some extra settings in the back. So if you want it to just be like what's in
sweet.
front of it, that's what this little dickhead looking thing is.
Oh yeah.
And then the circle is everything.
Everything.
I don't know what these other 2 do, but
Fine.
so
Well, all they need is a circle and the dick. That's really
circle
all
and the
you
dick.
need.
That's all that's important.
So you guys are good?
Yes.
Were you the ones asking for one?
I don't think no.
She pointed in here and said we need a microphone, but I don't know.
We needed the Wi-Fi, but we got that.
Yeah, she said that too. I don't know what the hell. They're gonna have to
Sorry.
come find me again because I don't know.
You can leave it there. I can show them how to set it up.
Oh no, it's got to plug in. We got to configure the music and all that stuff.
Oh. All right. No, we're actually really good. I was actually I'm surprised because this is like really the Wi-Fi is holding.
It's actually decent. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Train
Better
wreck
down
goes
here,
all
I think,
out.
than in up the room.
That's right. Look at him.
Okay, well, if they need it, they can find me.
Push that
Thank
on the
you.
line.
His pants are hungry. Or his ass is hungry. He's eating his pants. You just scared a kid.
Huh?
You just scared a kid.
Whatever.
So this guy was yelling at
Yes.
me.
Are you doing it out there too?
I made a kid cry.
When?
When my very first time I was teaching my comic books course.
Oh, how's that going?
Oh, it's going good.
That was awesome.
In January, I become an adjunct professor for Rutgers Camden for their illustration program because they're doing a comic book semester. So I'll be teaching like the illustration course.
Like
today.
legit.
Like legit.
Dude, that is awesome.
I'm wearing this X-Men shirt and a tweed jacket on top, and I'm gonna that's gonna be my outfit every single time. It's just a comic book shirt.
That's good.
So that's why, and my girlfriend saw me like as I dressed in like with these pants. I'm like, oh, do you wear these cargo pants? And she's like this. She's like, I could jump you right now. I think we'll just call me Professor.
I'm all hot and sweaty now.
That's good, dude.
Well, there you go.
You know, well, there's a Spider-Gwen, and that gets the
That's
mojo working.
There's a Spider-Gwen?
Yeah, she's right over there.
She look
looks
good?
good.
There's your furry.
We'll talk about that later on a different podcast. It's bad enough everything else that comes up.
All right, well, we can get started right now.
You see,
All right.
Wizard World Philly, there's this Spider-Man who like had the blonde wig.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Let me put this on Facebook.
There was a
and we're
really
good
good one down in Atlantic City too. I like when they do the like Gwen face.
Gwen face
And the wig.
yeah.
There's this chick, Nada Mite cosplay. She does all Disney Slave Leia variants, but then she does a super solid Spider. Like, it looks like your picture.
Oh,
like,
nice. That's
but
awesome.
like headband, it looks like Gwen. You know what I mean?
She may have actually won that Spider. I think she won.
Hey, everybody say what's up to Benny.
Oh, what's up, Benny?
You ready?
I guess.
I guess nobody else is coming.
I
Jeez.
don't know. That's all right.
I'm insulted.
There's 3 people that bought pictures from us earlier stopped up.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What's up, everybody? We're the Trainwreck Podcast. This
Hi.
is Philip
Woo!
McNulty. Thanks
Make
for
some
joining us on our
noise.
little panel.
It's gonna be entertaining.
We got some stickers up here for you when you're done. Phil's back in the corner over there. Make sure you buy some of his prints when we're done. You're going to learn a lot about him. So, Phil, welcome to our podcast.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Trainwreck.
Tell us a
Hello.
little bit about who you are, what you do, how you got here. Let's start with
All right.
Phil McNulty.
All right, I'm Philip McNulty. I'm a comic book illustrator for William Shatner's comic book series Man of War. I'm also do animation work for Kevin Smith's Modco cartoon show, and I do posters for Tusk, the film. So whatever he needs that's got a superhero on it, he wants me to do it.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
Does that give you the?
it's
Does that make you feel good about yourself?
It's a nice thing to use at these conventions here because there's so many artists, like in Artist Alley and stuff, that when they come up and they see your artwork, the first thing they want to know is like, who are you and what have you done? Like sometimes people will come up and they'll see artwork and they'll be like, I have to have that, no matter my name. Like sometimes they won't even have me sign it. They'll just say, I have to have that. I'm like, you want me to sign it? They'll be like, no. Which sometimes feels awkward because they're like, I didn't expect, because the first time someone asked me to sign something, it was awkward because I'm like, I've never signed anything before, and now I expect people to have me sign it. So when I like get my Sharpie out and they're like, oh no, don't sign it, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I only sign autographs for my mom, so I understand to a point. You know,
there you go.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Rory, you gotta speak up.
but then,
I'll speak up.
but
We're not in our room.
Yeah.
the little train wreck room, and then let's see here. But then when people want to know who you are before they buy it too, because they're like, well, who is this? I was gonna
Who is
curse.
this Phil McNulty?
I was gonna curse, but we'll keep it PG. They'll be like, who the hell are you? And I'm like, oh well, I'm the artist for William Shatner's comic book series Man of War. And they're like, all right, I saw that. I'm like, yeah, we were on Comic Book Men. They're like, okay.
Yeah. He was on Comic Book Man.
And they're like, oh yeah, I saw that when I said, yeah, that's my guy going down the stairs. The whole scene is mine. And then some people are like, and then when they flick through my portfolio, they'll see the posters I did for Tusk. And they're like, oh, I saw these in the movies. I was like, yeah, I did them. And then they're like, oh, you did them? And they're like, are these for sale? I'm like, no, I can't legally sell them. But as long as we don't tell anybody, they're 10 each or 3 for $25. But most of the people, they want the superhero prints, which is pretty damn cool. Anytime someone's like, your Gambit rocks, that's the biggest compliment I get.
Your Gambit does rock. I have it.
Yes. For anybody out there who loves 90s comic books, I'm your guy. Like, that's my thing.
That's mighty cocky of you.
I know, but I'm gonna. So many people.
Hashtag McNulty, X-Men 92.
Yeah, animated. that leads into my special. That was my okay. I did X-Men '92 cover for the editors of Marvel to try to get to be the regular series artist for it, and so the one editor was like, yeah, just have people just do a hashtag and have people keep tweeting it.
Yeah.
And then we'll get you noticed. So part of my little giveaway, I have a giveaway at the end of this. If you follow me on Twitter and you retweet a picture I have, it's my first photo. It's got the hashtag animated Phil for X-Men '92. If you retweet that, you get the cover that I did for them, and you get 2 villain prints that I've done.
Okay.
You're giving that away?
I'm giving away 3
To
prints.
everybody?
For the first person to do
Oh,
it.
the first person
For
to
the
do
first
it.
person to do it. So if you want to go on Twitter now.
Retweet that right now. We get it.
Yeah, I
First
have
person to do it.
first person to do it, and I have
Who's
a
got
silver-
their phone? What?
Okay, I'm also on Facebook, Instagram. My Facebook is facebook.com/animatedbyphil. Like the page, and then you can just share my X-Men picture post. And then I'm on Instagram @animatedphil, but the repost app is the worst on Instagram because
Yeah, it's really goofy.
Because you either have to get it or you screenshot it,
screenshot
and
and
then
then
you
repost.
crop it, and then you got to retweet it. And then the worst thing about Instagram is the redraw. I don't know if anybody goes on Instagram. People will see my artwork and they'll redraw it,
Oh, really?
and then they'll post it and they'll look at the Deadpool I drew. And
Oh,
I
you're
was
getting hit with that a
I was
little
like,
bit.
no, I drew that Deadpool. You can buy that at animatedphil.weebly.com. You didn't because people will draw already
Wait,
drawn
what is
pictures.
redraw? You mean just
redraw?
literally redraw?
They will take my picture, and then they'll put a blank piece of. This is how I taught myself how to draw. I took something that I liked, and then I would redraw it.
Yeah.
But I would not post it. Back then, we didn't have Instagram or Facebook or Twitter.
Or the internet for that matter.
We were the internet, yeah, and we would not post it on there.
We do.
And I would keep it. But what happens is now people will say, "Oh, I drew this," and no credit to the artist who originally did it. My one friend, this one artist that I know, his name's Robert Atkins. He did a Gambit pose that everybody redraws, and then they say, "Oh, look at the Gambit I drew," and I'm like, "But you didn't draw that. That's Rob's." And then when I saw, and then he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I get hit with that all the time."
Well, I mean,
Hopefully people
technically
know.
they did
They
draw it,
redrew,
but
then
redrew.
but they don't say redrew. They said I drew this from start to finish,
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm
I
like,
use tracing paper.
yeah, it's some.
It's kind of the same when people
iffy.
Google an image and then just filter it and then.
Yeah, it's
You know.
it's really wonky, but yeah, that's enough with the gripe. Yeah, this is
That's
a
complaining,
happy
damn it.
podcast, not me complaining.
Happy's a weird word.
Just like my page, and then there's an image on there that has the giveaway. It says it's like a screen cap of Twitter that has at the editors, and then you could just share that. Just share that on your timeline,
First person to share it.
and everything's
gets free prints.
timestamped, so I will know who it is.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm pretty sure Batman's on top of
yeah,
it.
Batman's he's like, you done?
Oh.
You sir win at the end of the podcast. Just come to my.
Oh, do we know if Batman's done?
Well, Batman, did you do it? You did it on Twitter?
Are we doing Twitter,
All right,
Facebook,
I will.
and Instagram,
I,
or Twitter?
yeah,
we'll look at it.
we'll look at it afterwards. But you
We'll get
come
you
up to
hooked
me,
up.
and I'll hook you up. Anyone who did it, just come to my table. You'll be time stamped. Don't worry.
We'll check it out.
But yeah. So yeah.
So I guess the big thing
So the
is
special giveaway.
the special giveaway.
Yeah,
We got that.
we got that.
What's work been like lately? What are you really concentrating on now?
My next project is with Stan Lee. It's Stan Lee's first creator-owned project in 20 years. The last time he did a creator-owned project was actually for DC when he reimagined their characters. So this is the first time that he actually has characters of a story that he wrote that has been no previous art has been done for it, no other writing is done from it. So we're starting from scratch. And so what happened was my editor from the who did the William Shatner book that I was on. Shatner and Stan Lee got together, and they said, and William Shatner was like, "Hey, look at this project I'm doing," and Stan Lee was like, "Who's the artist on that?" And then he's like, oh yeah, it's this guy named, Philip McNulty. And he's like, I want that guy for my book. So he put him in contact with my editor, and then he said, well, I want Phil to do this. And at the time, I was at Atlantic City Boardwalk Con when this was happening, and Stan's assistant came up to me and was like, Stan absolutely loves your artwork. Can you do sketch covers? So I was doing sketch covers. I did a Wolverine, and I have a Wonder Woman print there, which the original pencils are given to Stan because he liked how I had Wonder Woman with muscles. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So. And then I told him, I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm doing a project. He's like, you're the guy? And I was like, yeah, so that was pretty neat that it all happened at once and they didn't know who I was.
Have you sat down with Stan Lee?
I haven't sat down. We're going to have our first production meeting in January when we actually start the new year with the new book. Because because the way the Man of War project was is we did everything first and then released it like Netflix so people can like binge it. And then season 2 we just launched at Kamikaze in October. So people can go check that out and watch it all in one, where Stan is more the traditionalist. He wants it like out monthly. So
is this, it's not Marvel, it's not under Marvel.
It's under his POW Entertainment. POW Entertainment company.
And all new superheroes.
All new superheroes.
And it is superheroes this time.
It is superheroes, and it's also going to be. It's written by Stan, and it's also written by Fabian Nicieza, the writer for X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, the creator of Deadpool. And,
so you're like in heaven with this right now.
As soon as they said Fabian was in there, I was like, Fabian. See, if anybody see the X-Men animated cartoon from the '90s, at Pizza Hut when that series was really hitting off, they released VHS tapes of the first of the pilot episode, Night of the Sentinels.
Yes.
So I grew up watching the Pizza Hut special, and it has Stan Lee and Fabian Nicieza. They're the first two on the VHS, and they're talking about the inspiration of the X-Men. So it's now come full circle from Pizza Hut. Like I was like, oh my goodness, I read Fabian's X-Men. I love Stan Lee, and So like when I met Fabian, I said, "You were my hero from Pizza Hut," and he looked so confused because I was so nervous meeting him. Those are the first words that came out of my mouth were, "You're my hero from Pizza Hut."
I get that.
And he was like,
the Hamburglar.
and then he remembered.
I've never met the Hamburglar. I'm like more of a Grimace type when you think about it.
Do you guys remember the X-Men Crunch and Munch cards?
Crunch and Munch cards.
Yeah, from back in the day, Crunch and Munch released released special edition X-Men cards and boxes of Crunch and Munch. So like, I have all these superhero food related stories. You have X-Men with Pizza Hut and also X-Men with Crunch and Munch.
And he's the skinniest one up here.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Okay, so what happened was X-Men cards came in boxes of Crunch and Munch. So like they advertised Gambit as the character. I was like, I need to get this Gambit card because Gambit's my favorite character as a kid. So my dad would come home with boxes of Crunch and Munch, and I would get the card and it was Cable. I was like, I don't know who Cable is because at the time he didn't appear on the television series, and I really wasn't reading comic books that much. So I was like, all right, well, Cable's cool. I like him. The next day, he comes back with another box of Crunch and Munch, and it's a Cable card again. I ate 4 boxes of Crunch and Munch till I got, because I love my mom, but she was like, we have all these boxes of Crunch and Munch. We can't keep buying Crunch and Munch until you eat them. So I would have to put away a box of Crunch and Munch a day to get that Gambit card. And my friend was like, do you get tired of Crunch and Munch? I was like, no, I eat it for the nostalgia factor now. Because I've been like Stockholm Syndrome with Crunch and Munch. It's like, oh, Crunch and Munch are so good. It reminds me of when I was 6.
That's how I am with Big Macs.
Oh,
there. No nostalgia. I just like Big Macs.
Do you remember?
I'll hit a Big Mac every now and again.
I love Big Macs.
I do like Big Macs, but I mean like every now and again. But I don't have any nostalgia that he does. Like I'm not eating a Big Mac
a day and be like
to remember the Transformers or anything,
They did have the little Transformers Happy Meal toys.
They did, but I didn't have a Big Mac with that.
Well, they should have made little Happy Meal Big Macs for you, Sammy.
At the time, I would be like, I want a Happy Meal, but I wanted a Big Mac in the Happy Meal. But they're like, well, you don't get Big Mac Happy Meals. So I'd be like, here, Mom, you can have the cheeseburger that comes with the Happy Meal, and I'll just take the Big Mac.
You're like the worst mom barterer ever.
I know.
I need more Crunch Munch and your Big Mac.
Those mom and dad are back at the table, by
Yeah,
the way.
they're
so you
like
can
the
go
sweetest
and meet
people
them.
on earth.
Yeah. My dad collected comic books before I was born. So that's how I was like basically born to be a geek.
He seems very knowledgeable about his comic books.
Oh, well,
Like, just hearing him, he's like, some young child walked up to the table and he's like, this is Carnage. Do you know Carnage's real name? Cassidy.
I know. But I didn't. Carnage was another character from the 90s that's starting to make a comeback. He's now got his own miniseries, but.
Well,
like,
now you got Carnage, Anti-Venom, Venom.
It's a whole symbiote mess.
Yeah.
Somehow magically we have a Jedi doing the mind trick and telling me to wrap it up. Even though,
what?
our picture show went for an extra half
Hi,
hour.
Jedi. How are you?
They're on next, I guess.
All right, yeah. But, yeah, so what, are we being rushed?
I think a little
I
bit.
think so. What do
I
we
don't
want to
think
talk
so.
about?
I don't know.
Let's fast forward.
Anything in particular? Well, either way,
Yeah.
support Phil. Make sure you stop at his table. I know some of you have. We have Nightwing.
We sold night.
We have a Titan guy. I don't know what they're called. And his friends. I thought it was
Batman.
a Hobbit at first, but
Yeah,
I was very
Batman.
confused. But this is really where these things started, is the comic book artist
there's
having
Kyle.
a way to talk to everyone. Yeah, Captain Kyle's here. He's everywhere. Don't talk to him when he's Zap Brannigan from Futurama or the governor from Walking Dead, because he
Gets
is
into
in
character.
character. So he's very rude when he's those characters. Everyone else is pretty nice.
I had a guy dressed up as Johnny Bravo, like from the cartoon series, like come up to my table, but I had like these two female customers, and
Wait,
he was
what con was that?
that was at the Great Philadelphia
Yeah,
Comic Con,
Oaks.
and in Great Oaks, and like one was dressed as Rogue, one was dressed as Black Cat, and like they were buying prints from me, and he came over and he was being like Johnny Bravo, but like not
Like
not
worse?
like
Oh, that's Johnny
PG-13 Johnny
Bravo.
Bravo,
Yeah, yeah,
like creepy out, like hitting on them, and I was like, listen, these are customers here, and what you're doing is very offensive. So back the F away from my table, because he
it's
was
up for the
coming
ladies.
around every single time hitting on female customers, and I told him time and time again, leave. I understand you're doing the cosplay thing and you're in character, but there is a respect factor too, right? So when he hit on those two girls, because her boyfriend was there as Gambit down there,
Oh, yeah,
right? And
yeah.
and he didn't come over. Like I was trying to like signal him to come over. Like, listen, you're carrying around the bow staff. Teach Johnny Bravo.
Just do
a
leg
lesson.
sweeps.
Right, do something to get him away, and he wasn't doing it. So I was like, "Listen, you big get the F away from my table." Like,
Phil had to
I
break
got
it
all
down.
macho man on
He got
there.
thrown out of that con.
He did.
Yeah.
I got him thrown out, which I shouldn't be.
Lesson,
Well,
don't be an asshole.
He didn't.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, he didn't buy anything all weekend from anybody anywhere, and he was driving customers away from every table. I had a female artist sit across from me, Mina, and he was like doing the thing to there, and she was like, "Yeah, he's really weirding me out." I was like, "Next time he comes to my table, I guarantee I will get him away from this
Yeah.
convention." Right? So it's like, so I felt like a superhero that day, a badass.
You
superhero.
are a badass. Let's be honest.
I'm the geekiest badass. But like my heart was pumping. Like he was like a couple inches smaller than me, so I knew I could take him if had be. But I've never been in a fight before. All I know is from
Dude, just leg
from the
sweep
Attitude
with Gambit.
Era, I'd be like, all right, Stone Cold Stunner if I have to. I don't know if he's gonna like get in position for me, but I was like, I'll
Just
kick him
do
in the
it.
gut.
Just
I'll
do it.
just do it. Surprise attack.
Exactly.
But I was like, oh my god! But my heart's like pumping up. It's like, oh my god, I've never been in a fight before. Is this the chance I'm gonna be in a fight? No, I don't want to be in a fight.
And Benny
I have
was sitting next
glasses.
to you
He'll aim
looking
for
at
the
you.
glasses.
Yeah, you had Benny and Adam to have your back. You would have been good.
Yeah,
You've made it.
they were two. Benny's.
Benny's buff.
Yeah.
He's a
big
drummer
boy.
too. He
Yeah,
knows
I
how to
know.
fight.
He'd pound me. Yeah, I'd be
Exactly.
like, Benny, get over here. This guy wants to fight me. Hey, Benny, if you watch this, we'll have to tell him he's been
on here
mentioned.
a couple minutes
Oh,
ago.
was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's who I was telling you. Say hi to.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Benny, you can be a bodyguard. Kick ass.
Phil's gonna need him soon.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so should we wrap this up?
You wanna
and
wrap it
knock-
up?
knock
Yeah, let's
this off
wrap
the
it up.
Jedi order?
Let's plan to do this again because
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
just fill some like legit time.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
But this
Since
is the
Rocky
cool
Horror
part.
Picture Show.
This was streaming, which is cool, but then we'll also edit it and get it reposted up on our site and on our YouTube, and Phil will be able to share it. And then definitely keep tuned to Trainwreck Gaming. When we have Phil on, we had Chris on who put together the con for today. We do various things kind of local to the area. We're from Pennsylvania, more from the Philadelphia area. But definitely thanks for coming in and sitting down with us,
Yeah.
guys. We definitely
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
it. So thank you. And
Thank
you guys
you.
come and get stickers if you want, if you didn't already.
Yeah.
And I'm
Come
in
and
the
get
back,
stickers.
the very corner.
It's not if you want. You
And then
will
go to
get
Phil's
stickers.
table and let's get some
Back to
prints.
N7 and N8.
Yeah.
Get some prints. You can talk to us, talk to Phil. Come on. All right, that's it, everybody on Facebook, YouTube.
I know.
Sorry.
She's a loot.
Things got screwed
We had to
up.
wait for the anime
We're gonna
dance.
fix.